If you guys follow this channel, you follow my analysis or opinion, which is very good, by the way, right? I mean, I've been doing this for a long time, but I do have a common theme whenever a guy moves up into a new weight class. And I feel like I'm always the voice of reason in the room, and I come in and tell you guys, hey, he's gonna be a little faster. He's gonna have a little bit more endurance just because he's smaller. It's not a size advantage, it's a size disadvantage, and I'm right over and over and over and over again. But I am now armed with what happened between Weidman and Reyes. And it does make it, okay, hold on a second. Jacare is really in that same spot. And Jacare is not the first to try with Jan, okay? Rockhold was. And Rockhold came in, and Rockhold looked great, but he did feel that power. Rockhold locked up to him and got to some good positions, but had a little bit harder time moving that bigger guy. Rockhold and Weidman both appear that they're gonna need a second and a third time at 205 to get used to it. Okay, fine, that's fair, but now we have to apply that logic and apply these lessons that we learned, particularly when you're talking about Jan himself, who is one of the common denominators in the two stories that I just told, going in there with Jacare. And I really do think that Jan's one of these guys that you'd better keep your eye on. And I don't feel like I need to shine Jacare's wheels. We can all agree how great Jacare is. We can all agree that he should have been given a title fight. We can all agree that the Romero contest and all the weirdness that happened there and he kind of got slided. I get it. And I think you guys do, but I'm not sure everybody is totally on board with Jan yet. And Jan's in a very exciting spot. Look, he just took out Rockhold, who's a former world champion. That's a meaningful victory. That's the same thing that Reyes just did, but it earned Reyes a title fight and it didn't for Jan. Okay, fine. But that division still does need some guys to step forward, right? Anthony Smith can't just go fight them all. Corey Anderson can't just go fight them. I mean, there's some guys that have got to step forward, and Jan is starting to put his name out there. And I think if he can get over on Jacare, it needs to mean something. We can overlook Jan all that we want. It needs to mean something. And the same thing goes for Jacare. Jacare can beat the guy who just beat the world champion. It should mean something. And there is a part of me, I must say, and some of it does come with my age and with my time in the sport, but I want Jacare to get his opportunity. I really do. I really don't like how everything played out at middleweight for him. He was the top contender for years, but somehow the timing just didn't quite work and he didn't ever get that world title shot. I want it to happen for him. And I do think at 205 pounds, fresh coat of paint, I think there's some really great things. I think if he knew what we all know now about middleweight and the disarray that it was going to be in with him and Weidman leaving and Paulo Acosta getting hurt and where's Yoel Romero fit in and Whitaker's no longer the champ, I think maybe he would have stayed at 185 pounds, but look, he's at 205 pounds. You're going to have a good contest there. Jacare needs to protect his chin. That should be no surprise. But the reason I say it is because Jan has incredible power, and for some of you who have overlooked some of the things that he's done or thought that he got lucky with a couple of those punches, you're wrong. He's dangerous, he's rough, he's for real. There needs to be a respect shown to the winner of this fight.
Uncle Chael, Uncle Chael, there's no bad guy like Uncle Chael. Never lost, not even a round. Undefeated, undisputed. Oh yeah, here comes the bad guy. Uncle Chael, Uncle Chael. There's no bad guy like Uncle Chael. Never lost, not even a round. Undefeated, undisputed. Oh yeah, here comes the bad guy. Uncle Chael, Uncle Chael. There's no bad guy like Uncle Chael. Never lost, not even a round. Undefeated, undisputed. Oh yeah, here comes the bad guy. Uncle Chael.